Hey, it's me again with another video. Yesterday I really questioned all my videos that I've done because I was like, what is the purpose of yapping online about myself? Like, oh my gosh, my stomach is doing some noise. I hope you can't hear it. Is it stupid that I yap online about my own struggles? Maybe I'm overthinking. Pretty sure I do. But yeah. But now I was like looking at my channel and I looked that my videos got a little bit more views. So people were clicking on them. And I was just really motivated to do another video because I was like, I have to get back on a grind, Like, there's some people interested into my videos and maybe I can make this channel big, Maybe it happens one day. And maybe it's a cool thing to grind and get more followers online. I talked about this in other videos already. So, yeah, I'm back. The latest video was not long ago. It was 4 days ago. And the day before yesterday and yesterday I felt not that amazing. I was a little bit depressed. But today I woke up with the right foot and I'm really motivated. I just worked a little bit on the new chapter of my webtoon. I uploaded the 9th chapter of Stormbreaker, and not a lot of people read it, sadly. So if you want to support me, please check out my webtoon. I would be happy about any new video. I'm really happy about likes, comments. You can check the webtoon out in my channel description. Please go not on Manga Plus Curators but on webtoon, because there I upload regularly. I don't upload on Manga Plus Curators anymore, so check it out on webtoon. It's called Stonebreaker. I appreciate every reader. I'm working really, really hard for that, and I just want to have a big fandom, So, yeah, my stomach is doing some noise. I'm really motivated. One cool thing I can tell you is recently, this is really like a diary, by the way. This is really like a diary. Like, I'm sharing my experience, my life experience, and it's a casual diary. And I think it's kind of cool to do that public. You can see the journey of a human being, the struggles I go through, and it's hopefully pretty relatable. So, I recently was playing some Animal Crossing, and I was really happy about that because it's really hard for me to play games. I'm usually not having a lot of fun playing games, and I always feel like it's a waste of time. I don't feel productive, and then I don't feel good playing a game, But recently I played Animal Crossing, and it was really fun, And I came back to that because a friend of mine, she was telling me that there is a new Animal Crossing update. They will have some Zelda stuff, which is fucking crazy. I was never big into Zelda. I started to play Majora's Mask years ago and some Breath of the Wild. I also want to get a Breath of the Wild game because my latest Breath of the Wild game got broke. It didn't work anymore. So I have to buy myself a new game when I have some money, because I kind of want to play Breath of the Wild and Tears of Kingdom, Maybe, just maybe, in the future, when I should have a new PC, maybe I can live stream some gaming. But this is not like me casually playing every day. I just stream when I want to. Streaming is sometimes really exhausting. And I don't want to do that regularly. I'm not planning to regularly stream. But when I want to, I'm going to stream myself drawing or playing a game. I can't do that with my PC playing a game at the moment because it doesn't work. My laptop is not the right one, but maybe when I have some money in the future, I can buy myself a gaming PC and then I can live stream, not on Twitch anymore, but on YouTube. So you will probably see it. That would have been really cool that we could play games together. Just if I want to. This is not me doing it regularly. Just if I want to. If I feel like I want to play a game now, I want to go live, then I'm going to. But I'm not going to do this regularly. So, I just take it really chill. Just if I feel like, I kind of want to live stream now, then I'm going to do that. It will be not a regular thing, So for you guys to know. Maybe I can have a face cam on, then we will see. But I was really happy because I played Animal Crossing for like 20 minutes. And I was really proud of myself because I didn't feel depressed playing it. I felt kind of great, and it was kind of fun to walk a little bit around and catching some fishes and insects and getting to pay off the money for my house. I don't know how to say that in English. The not taxes. The bills. I don't know how to say that, but whatever. That was really fun. And maybe I'm going to play Animal Crossing later. I don't know. But it was really fun, and I'm really proud that I was more into it. And I also have another Zelda game. That is the newest Zelda game. I forgot the name. Not Link's Awakening, but Zelda, like the one where you play Zelda, basically. I have this game and I'm pretty good with it. I don't have to look up any tutorials. I can get along with it without looking for gaming solutions, which is pretty cool. And I had quite fun playing this game too. I didn't play that a long time ago. I didn't play that a long time ago, I think a year ago. I played Hades. Hades is also a pretty cool game. And I was kind of getting better in it after a while. But I'm not playing it at the moment, but maybe I'm going back to it. I'm gonna play some Hades. Yeah, to chill a little bit out, but just if I want to, I'm also reading books like Nietzsche, for example. I don't really understand what he's saying. I already said this in another video. I don't really know what he's talking about. It's really difficult for me to understand, but it's still fun to read. Even though I can't reconcile anything he's saying, but it's still fun. And I just want to make it a habit to read regularly. That would have been really cool, And yes, I'm continuing drawing. I just draw a little bit right now. I'm gonna go out for a walk, maybe do a workout today, and then I'm gonna continue drawing or like doing my household. I have to do my household a little bit. So yeah, this is like the stuff I have to do right now. Casual life. I just have a really chill, normal life. There's nothing really special in my life. I was thinking of when I would have some money, if I would then travel maybe to Japan or Korea, like, and do vlogs there. Like, that would have been cool. That was just in my mind, but I don't know if I'm really a travel person. So sometimes I want to travel, and then I feel like, it's stressing me out too much. It's too stressful to travel to another country for me. And I don't want to travel and feel unhappy, but maybe if it's planned well, it could be nice to share that on YouTube, to have a camera and film my journey to South Korea or Japan. But those are just dreams because I don't have the money at the moment. So I'm definitely gonna program later. I hope I am having enough motivation because I have to gain money and programming to travel around, So I definitely have to do that. So this is like me telling you what I can't do in life. I don't know if that's interesting, but I felt like the latest video I did was really like a lot of theories I had, and I felt really good doing that video. And then on the next day I was like, what have I done? Like, this is fucking weird what I just talked about because I was making up stuff, you know? But now I feel right. Now I feel kind of okay with my videos. And now I don't care that much anymore, and I hope it stays like that. You know, because I still have like changing thought cycles where I like something at first and then I begin to hate it and then I feel like a fucking failure. I had those things the last days where I felt like I'm a fucking failure. I can't be proud of myself, you know? But now I feel better. And yeah, I'm trying my best. So it's always cool to see that after a while more people are watching my videos. That's really motivating. It's not a lot of people, but it is some people. And I hope those people also will go on my webtoon, because a lot of people don't read my webtoon at the moment. It's just doesn't has a lot of readers, which fucking sucks. But I guess I have to continue because I think the story is good. I just have to continue, and the more I draw it, the more people see it, you know? I'm also sharing regular stuff on Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is not an advertisement video, but you know, those things make a difference if you follow me on Instagram and follow me on X, because then I get a bigger following. Yeah, I don't know if I will ever get big on YouTube. You know, at the moment I'm not really growing. I have around 647, I think 47 subscribers, and I'm not really growing at the moment, which kind of sucks because I'm sticking on this number for like over 2 months already, or like 1 month, I think. I'm sitting on this number. It's really hard for me to get any new subscribers. I think it is a little bit because I don't show my face at the moment. I think if I would show my face, I would get more subscribers. I'm going to do that in the future, but I don't want to do that at the moment. I just don't feel comfortable with that right now. But I'm gonna do that in the future. When it will happen, I don't know, but it will happen one day. Yeah. So I wonder how long it takes me to get 1,000 subscribers. Maybe like 6, 7 years or 10 years. I don't hope so. I mean, my webtoon will hopefully get some readers and get people some attention to my other social media and to YouTube. You know, sometimes I care about YouTube and sometimes I don't care about YouTube at all. It's a really weird relationship I have with YouTube. It's a never stopping cycle where my mind switches all the time, and it's really stressful and exhausting, and I don't like that. I don't know if I have anything new to say, but I think my videos are kind of fun to listen to, you know? I maybe will go with a friend into Wicked because I'm following Ariana Grande on Instagram, and her interviews are so interesting because you feel like this woman and I think the other woman is called Cynthia or something, I don't know. You feel like those actors got traumatized at the set of Wicked, you know, because they always cry in interviews and there are a lot of memes about them. You know, a lot of people are into them apparently right now. Yeah. I don't know. I was never really interested in watching this movie, but a friend of mine, she asked me if I would be invested in watching this movie, so I was like, yeah, why not? I was not really in the cinema. So before I go into Wicked, I have to watch The Wizard of Oz. That's really important. I think I watched that movie already, but I hope I can watch it online or something for free. Because I don't have the money for Amazon Prime or Netflix at the moment. So I have to do that to be able to watch Wicked. Yeah. I mean, the movie looks good. Looks like they put a lot of how do you say this? I don't even know the German word for it right now. Like they put a lot of money into the movie. This is how the movie looks like. I also want to watch all the Batman movies too. There's a lot of movies I have to watch. I didn't watch a lot of movies. I think I didn't watch any movie this year, which is fucking crazy, man. But yeah, I wasn't really motivated, and I can't really watch movies to begin with, because I don't have Amazon Prime or Netflix at the moment. But I think I can watch movies in the future. There's some movies I definitely want to watch, like movies like Old Boy, for example. Old Boy, I think the name is Old Boy. It's a Korean movie. Batman movies, maybe some Marvel. I'm not that interested into Marvel movies though. I watched some of them. I watched I think every Spider-Man movie, but I love the Spider-Man Across the Universe, the animated Spider-Man. I love that. When a new movie should come out into the cinema, the third part, the last part, I think. I'm not quite sure. Then I definitely want to watch it. So you can share in the comments if you watched Spider-Man, Spider-Verse movies, because they're actually my favorite Spider-Man movies. They're really fun to watch. The animation is great. It's fucking amazing. I really like it. Yeah, it's I'm pretty chill right now. It's just really good, really good. Really don't care too much. Don't overthink too much. I just live my life. I don't have to survive today. I really live the day, which is amazing. I hope it stays like this. I want this every day. I don't mind if I have this feeling every day. You know, just going through life and just keep going and having a nice day. Don't overthink. That would have been really cool. Yeah. What else? Yeah. I wonder if my channel grows. I had that already in another video. I really hope my channel grows. I don't know if that's interesting if I just share a video where I just say, I hope my channel grows, and it's the only thing I have to say. You know, it's not the only thing I have to say, but I don't know. This is something I want to say right now. I can't imagine having a bigger community and actually having a lot of people reacting to me. I can't see that, you know? It would be probably really weird for me to have a lot of people watching me. Maybe I would have get scared sometimes, you know? But on the other hand, I think it's really cool, especially if I have my webtoon. This is one other thing that I wanted to talk about. I remember now. I was working on the last chapter, the ninth chapter of my webtoon. And after I uploaded it, I felt really bad about it. Because there were not a lot of people reading it, and I just felt like it sucks. And it's a bad chapter. And the thing is, at the beginning, I was so motivated for this chapter. And I felt like this chapter is fucking amazing. And then I looked at it and I was like, I don't know if that sucks. I don't know if people think it's a weird chapter. And I like it, actually. I was really, big into it. And I found, it was really funny, you know? And really interesting and kind of different than something you would usually read, you know? It kind of had dirty humor in it. And I just really like those two characters. They're called Dexter and Noctur. And they will appear a lot in the story. Like, I think Dexter is kind of a protagonist. I really am not really planned through with this, but I feel like that he's kind of the protagonist. And kind of also a protagonist beside Luro. So they will appear a lot. And yeah, I didn't felt really proud about my story, and I felt like shit, and it was stressing me out to write the next chapter, you know. And I was like, I don't know if I'm able to continue my manga for a moment. I want to continue, but I don't know. Like, it's really depressing if you draw something and you put a lot of work into it, and then you upload it and nobody's reacting to it really, nobody is really reading it. It's fucking depressing, you know, because you put so much work into it. You put so much thought into it and nobody cares. That really sucks, but I don't think my series doesn't get attention because it's bad. I don't think it's bad. I just think that people don't really see it right now. Because there's so much stuff uploaded on Webtoon Canvas, and Webtoon has a bad reputation in general because there's a lot of shitty stuff on Webtoon. There's a lot of stuff that is kind of the same, and there's a lot of tropes on Webtoon. So I think a lot of people don't go on Webtoon because most Webtoons just suck, you know? So I think this is why it's sometimes hard to get readers there at the beginning. But maybe this is just the beginning, and I have to keep uploading, and the more people see what I'm doing, the more people will recognize it, you know. I really hope that will happen, you know, because it really sucks to have 9 chapters online, and the chapters that got the most hearts were just 6 hearts, and that's it, you know. Like on the other page, I had over 8,000 subscribers, over 8,000 people reading it, much more people. So that kind of sucks, but I don't give up. I have to keep grinding, as well with my YouTube channel. You know, I have moments where I don't want to do YouTube videos because I feel like it sucks to do a video and then not having a lot of people watching it. It's kind of depressing. And then I don't do a video then because I feel like it sucks. It's not, there's no value behind it. But then I sometimes go on my channel and I see that I got some likes, and I see that I'm happy about 6 people watching my video. You know, there were 6 people watching it, so there were people interested in it. And those people are already enough for me to keep going, you know. And I don't know. Maybe one video gets viral, I mean. That would have been cool. And now I'm really motivated to grow a community. You know, because like the cool thing about YouTube is you don't know where you are in a year. This is what makes it exciting. Because you make a video now and you don't know if you will have like 1,000 subscribers more in a year, and if there is a lot of more going on your channel in a year. You don't know that. And it just takes time. You know, sometimes it just takes time. Sometimes I think there would be a lot of people interested into my content. I don't think, you know, when I see sometimes what kind of content blows up on YouTube, where I like sit there and I don't fucking understand why this stuff gets popular, but apparently it gets popular, and people see that, and then I'm like, well, then if they can do that, I can also grow a bigger channel. I think there are a lot of like-minded people on YouTube that would be invested into my content, also into my webtoon. They just don't see it. So I have to keep going because I can't envision the feeling how it would be to have a big community and actually people reacting to me. I think that would have been really cool for me. I think I would have been a really happy person if that would happen, you know? So I just keep going, I guess. Yeah. I still kind of figure out to eat less sugar, or like not sugar at all, and to have no. It was pretty good this week. I didn't really eat any junk food, except for a piece of cake. I didn't eat a whole cake. I just eat a piece of cake. So that was kind of out of my. That was the sugar I ate. It could have been better because I fully want to concentrate to get rid of junk food out of my, like, to always cook for myself and to only eat junk food when I'm out with friends, and that's it, and not like cooking as much healthy food for myself as possible and not eating any sugar at all, maybe at birthdays, except at birthdays. Like, that would have been really cool. I also want to show you my maybe one day my Animal Crossing island. That would have been really interesting, probably. I'm not really far in the game. I'm like 20 hours in the game, so my island is just not improved. There is nothing special on my island. I didn't change anything on my island. I don't know if I will play Animal Crossing that much. I don't know. But I think playing Animal Crossing together with other people still would be fun, I think. I don't know. But maybe. Yeah, I hope one day that I'm motivated to work to talk about my manga. It's I have so much other stuff to say that, and I really want to talk about my manga. Well, sometimes I look at my manga and I'm like, this manga fucking sucks. The pacing is really slow. But to get everything out that I want, and the way I panel I just want to panel my story like that. And I think it's good because I think a lot of manga tends to have too much text on one page. And it's like reading a book, and it's kind of not fun because it's supposed to be a manga and not a book, right? And I think I really have good paneling, but that leads to the point where the story takes its time to continue. We're still like, if you read my webtoon, it's about a girl who wants to become an exorcist, and she goes to a certain school, and we are still in front of the school. We didn't enter the school yet, and we're already at the 9th chapter. Like, a lot of starter stories would be far more with the story, but the thing is, I don't want to change my paneling because this is how I envision it. This is how it feels good. And I think my story feels really lively, and it's a fun time to read. Even though it takes its time, but it takes a lot of time for the characters. I think the characters feel really alive in my story. I think that's good. So I will continue like that. It's just something that I wondered. Because I don't want to be like, okay, I'm going to put more like story on every page, because then the story, you wouldn't really get too much into the characters and would just harder to read, and it wouldn't be for me to draw. This is not how I envision the story, so I think it's kind of cool that the story takes its time. There's a kind of mystery to it. It takes a lot of time for the characters. You get a big idea of the characters, and I think that's cool. Sometimes I'm not sure where my story is going, because I don't just have Lyra's arc, which is probably the most normal one. Lyra is the main character. So she's like this kid that wants to become an exorcist. I also have those other characters that are guys, mostly. Guys already around 25 or something. So there's one Cyborg, Dexter, will get his own storyline. Oh, a lot of side characters get big storylines in general. But there's also another character. I don't even have a name for him right now. He already appeared in a story. He has also his own storyline. It's pretty dramatic, and it switches between those characters basically. And I don't know if that's too much. I realize that I have so many ideas, but I don't think I will be able to put them all in a lifetime into my story, because it takes so much time to actually draw a chapter, and there's just a certain kind of content you can put into a chapter, and I just take a lot of time to deliver all that I just I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff I can't tell in my story, but that's alright. I think the story that I created is already good, and I should be proud of that. Should learn to be proud of that. I'm proud of it right now. I'm thankful for what I've created already. So now I yapped a little bit of my manga because one person told in the comment section, like, it would be cool if I could talk about my manga. Was really interested in me yapping about Stormbreaker. So now I yapped a bit about it, and I'm gonna do more about that in the next videos, hopefully, because I think it would be interesting for people to know what is going on in my manga, you know? It would be great advertisement too for my manga, because then more people would get into it, and I could grow a fandom, a community, you know? So, thank you very much for watching. I don't want to say all that stuff like, oh, like, subscribe. You know the usual she's. I'm not gonna say it now because I'm too fucking exhausted and too lazy. But I figured. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.